Hello everyone, I'm Sebastian Y and this is Foundations of Economics. In this video, I'm going to solve an exercise about using the Cobb-Douglas production function to describe the GDP of an economy. We are given a Cobb-Douglas production function y equals ak to the 1/2, l to the 1/2. Y is our GDP, a is total factor productivity, which represents our technology level, k is the capital stock, and l is our number of workers. In part A, we are going to calculate the GDP for three different levels of the capital stock, 5,000, 7,500, and 10,000. To do this, we're going to need to plug these numbers into our production function. Since we are working with fractional exponents, in this case square roots, these numbers are generally not going to come out too nicely, and so I'm going to go over to Excel to calculate these. The first thing I'm going to do here is create a column for our levels of capital stock, and we have three of those, 5,000, 7,500, and 10,000. And then I'm going to calculate our GDP. Remember that we have a Cobb-Douglas function with total factor productivity of 20, and then we have K, which we have right here, to the 1/2, so I'll just put 0.5, times L to the 1/2. And L here, we had 10,000. We were given that in the problem. I'm going to take that to the 0.5 as well. Then I'm going to copy this formula all the way down. And that's going to give us our GDP. In the next part, we're asked to calculate the GDP per worker for capital stocks 5,000, 7,500, and 10,000. Let's go back over to Excel and calculate those. Remember that we have 10,000 workers, so if we want to calculate our GDP per worker, we're going to take our GDP numbers and divide them by 10,000. If we copy this all the way down, we can see what is happening here. The last question asks us to use these results to think about the effect of investment. Remember that investment is an increase in capital. Each time we are investing an additional 2,500 capital. If we look at the differences in GDP per worker for each increase, we can see that the first 2,500 we added a GDP per worker of about 3.2, and then the next 2,500 we added only added 2.68. This is an illustration of the Ketchup Effect. Economies that don't have as much capital gain more from increasing capital than economies that already have a lot of capital. And that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks for watching.